Hi, and thank you for your interest in NetFoundry. Today we'll be doing a video that shows you how to get started with NetFoundry and the overall platform from the web console. So assuming you're starting from the home web page on netfoundry.io, we'll just go ahead and click Start Now in the upper right. And you'll notice we have a few different types of accounts. This demo will go over the Teams account, which is a free account, gives you up to 10 endpoints and one overlay network. So we'll hit Get Started. Teams is selected, put our name in. Put my email in, and this must be corporate or business. We'll select our country. And then we'll hit terms and conditions and hit get started. So once you get here, you can kind of find or give yourself your organization name, which is a URL you use to access the platform. Most people put something to do with a business. So you could say my ZTNA biz .nfconsole.io is how I'll reference and get to this web console. Hit next. Now this will send me a validation code that gets sent to sbar@mailfence.com. And that is where I'll be able to put, I'll refresh that. Okay, so we got my OTP. We'll grab that. 144695. Come back. 144695. Okay. Now what this is doing, and this could take maybe 5 minutes, is we'll start to build the platform, your access to the web console. It'll start building all the network infrastructure on your initial build. So I'm creating a new user account. So I have my email there. I'll put in my password. And I'll say create user account. Okay, so now what's happening is it's going to, since this is software defined networking and it's an overlay network, it's going to build me a network controller that's dedicated for this particular account. And it's also going to spin up some other resources within the network to get you started. This can take up to 5 minutes, so it's a good time to get some coffee so we can take a slight pause here. Okay, so you see that it has, kind of come to a landing page here. First, you'll be asked what your, kind of things you do. And we'll hit next. We'll say select whatever maybe use case you have. There. And there's also a console tour you can take. Kind of goes over, specifics on where everything is, network menu, different types of things for support and everything about your network and how to get to all the different resources. Close that out for now. I encourage everybody to look at it though. So this landing page, you kind of say, it's kind of like where you get started. There's a tour you can take. There's some videos we have links to go to YouTube. You can watch some videos on all the different pieces and aspects of this web console. And then you can, obviously get started in minutes if you want. And there's kind of another video that has kind of the anatomy of a ZD network and a bunch of recipes and solution guides in our support documentation as well that you can access right here. So this is kind of in our support hub, docs and guides and different things in there. So you'll notice that we have a green globe up here. That means NetFoundry has created a network for you. That means we've created this Zero Trust networking access controller. And it kind of has created a few other resources or is creating a few other resources. So it's kind of taken my ZTNA biz that I put in for my platform and given me the same name for that network in this instance. So from a network dashboard, you can kind of come over here and there's a, this thing has a little quick start hints and things like that for how to get back to where you want to be. So this takes you right back to the quick start guides and different things. So from a network dashboard, you can kind of see what we have here. We have 2 routers getting built and 1 policy set up, which enables, you can get up and running really soon. So this is assuming you have, this creates the network for a brand new user for Teams. You don't have to do anything else, but start creating services and endpoints and edge routers. If you come back to the quick start, there is, a little zero trust admin you can do. It says zero trust is easy. So you can you can download the software, which looks on Windows, looks like this. It's a little application that you ingest your identity into. And that identity is given to you when you create an endpoint. So they send you a little JWT file. You ingest that into the application. Then you can hit this to test and you'll get connected. Other things you can do here is take this step-by-step test that takes you through each individual step of all the different activities you may do. If you didn't want to have this network, or if you want to try everything manually, you can also manually manage networks. So from a managed networks perspective, right here, you'll see that there is that network, the one that's up here. This one, if you were at another one, you could add it right here, another name. You can select the geo where this is. So you'd like to put these where your geo is. That'll be the controller for all the endpoints that are connecting into it. This will not create another one because Teams accounts only allowed one, not allowed to have two. So if I was to delete this one, and you could certainly do that, you can delete this. And this will delete all the resources by hitting delete my ZTNA biz. And then you can create another one right here. This is the manual way of creating it. Skip demo, Ashburn's fine, and then hit create. So it hasn't fully deleted the other one yet, but that's exactly how you created a new network. Thanks for joining.